Jorden Saenz coming out of Glory MMA. His coach, Mike Kim, he makes his debut here. 0-0 is his record. And Glory MMA, no stranger to the K-Series event. We've seen them quite a lot with a number of fighters. This bout is at 140 pounds. Again, full gear. But as you mentioned, LG, just because it's full gear.
Yeah, it doesn't mean there won't be a lot of damage.
My mistake, folks. He's from Warriors Nation. Hansel Urania, Javier Pagan, and Johnny J. Rod Rodriguez, his coaches, along with Andrew Thompson. A little mix-up on the sheet there, folks. Jeremic Ceballos out of Glory MMA. Mike Kim is his coach.
I'm excited to see the two styles coming out of these gyms. I haven't had the pleasure of seeing Warriors Nation compete in quite a while, so I'm excited to see what's coming out of their corner today. They have two fighters on the card, if I remember correctly. And Glory, I think this might be their only fighter for the night, so they'll be getting out of here a little early to get some dinner.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous because we'll be here all night. But you know what? This is what we do, folks. Yeah, Warriors Nation, they've got a lot of tough fighters in their gym. Barimo Zongo comes to mind. He is just an absolute warrior. We've seen him in both the K-Series and Warriors Cup rings. So when you've got that kind of talent in your gym, it can't help but motivate you.
I haven't seen either of these gyms on the smoker and exhibition circuit, so I think these debut fighters really are truly stepping into the ring for the very first time, which is such an exciting prospect. I like from the red corner here, getting straight to business. Walks in, walks straight to his corner, is ready to go. Good energy out of him.
For K-Series Kickboxing with our upcoming contest scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds at 140 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Warriors Nation. He enters the ring making his K-Series debut, Jorden Saenz. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He steps through the ropes making his K-Series debut, representing Glory Mixed Martial Arts, Jeremic Ceballos. The man in charge of the action at the sound of the bell is Brandon Medina.
Here we go, folks. Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the 140-pound division. Jorden Saenz out of the blue corner. And Jeremic Ceballos out of the red.
Glory MMA seemed to bring quite a crowd tonight. That's always encouraging when you hear your team and your friends and family rooting you on, even in your debut fight.
Absolutely. And here we go. This will be a baptism by fire with both of these men making their debut. First round underway. Liam Tarrant, LG Pinnell joining you here at K-Series. And they are all fire immediately.
Yeah, truly all fire. Jorden was doing a good job trying to land some shots, even though he was walking backwards. He was just shy of them. Couldn't quite find his range yet, but I'm sure he'll begin to. Wow, lots of good hook out of Jorden as well, mixing in some low kicks. And the red corner's doing a good job of keeping the pressure on, pushing him back.
Yeah, both guys are swinging for the fences here. And this is a firefight from the beginning. Referee J.P. Zuniga breaks them up.
Jordan's hands are fast.
He is peppering in a lot of shots very quickly. Nice high kick there from Ceballos out of the red corner.
Yeah, I think that knee landed flush to the abdomen.
140 pounds, such an exciting division. You're getting into that range of knockout ability, but you still got that high speed. Both men clearly willing to absorb shots here.
Another big knee from the red corner. I think that's slowing Jorden down just a tad, but he still looks pretty loose. Still his hands are up high. Mixing in body shots and back up to the head. Lots of hooks.
Now, if somebody's hooking wide like that, LG, what would you recommend as far as a response?
Go right down the center. Right down the pipe. You know, you could also back up and shoot a teep down the middle and kind of push them off balance because their weight's shifting really far from the left to the right. But yeah, I would go right down the center, keep your hands up high, and throw straight shots.
It seems the momentum is going all in the red corner's favor right now. And just as I say it, blue corner puts an end to that momentum. That will be the round.
We have some blood coming off of the forehead, it looks like, out of the blue corner on Jorden. I'm not sure exactly what caused that.
Yeah, rare to see a cut with headgear.
Yeah. And when you see it on the bridge of the nose like that, too, in a fight without elbows, it's shocking, too. Not sure what caused that.
So an action-packed first round here. We are sponsored by Teep Territory, folks.
This is the second fight in a row where we've had one opponent stand in their corner while one sits. I don't know what that does for the momentum of the fight, but I have definitely felt discouraged sitting across from an opponent that was standing in fights before. So I wonder if that has any impact this evening.
It's like, oh man, I thought I hit him hard enough. Why are they still standing?
Maybe I should be standing. It's funny.
Not only is Jeremic Ceballos standing, he is strutting in the corner. He is ready to go right away.
That's right. He seems really loose. He's even got enough energy to get the crowd a little bit amped. That's a really good sign.
The doctor is taking a look here at that cut on Jorden Saenz's head. If generally the requirement of a cut to potentially stop a fight, if the blood is going into the eye and potentially disrupting the vision of a fighter, a doctor may decide to stop the fight. If it's not and it's flowing away from it, they'll generally let it go.
And it looks like they're going to go ahead and let this go on, but the doctor was having to lift the headgear off of his forehead to see the cut. So it's crazy to think that something could have slid through there to cut his forehead under his headgear, but I'm glad he's okay. Definitely want to see more action out of these two gentlemen. So I'm glad it wasn't stopped.
Bloodied but unbowed, Jorden Saenz is still in the fight here. Second of 3 scheduled 2-minute rounds. Nice knee.
Yeah, beautiful action out of the red corner, pushing Jorden back and mixing up hands and knees. His knees are really quick. He doesn't throw his body weight around when he throws them. He just slides them right up the middle. Good response from Jorden there with a big kick.
You can see the blood on the left glove there of Ceballos.
Yeah, definitely. When you see your opponent bleeding, you definitely start to aim for that when you're throwing your own strikes, right? It's almost like a target.
Of course, if it's working, keep doing it.
Exactly.
1:10 left in the second round. And it seems as soon as Ceballos gets a chance to start teeing off, he doesn't stop. He just keeps raining down shots.
Yeah, it's great to see combinations of 6, 8, and even 10 punches and kicks at a time. That's really impressive, especially in a debut fight, to get that much action in.
Nice
Jorden seemed to stumble, right?
Nice solid shots there.
Yeah, I think Jorden might have stumbled.
.30 seconds remaining in the second. We are more than halfway through this fight if it does go the distance.
I like the way that Jeremic just backs him up, applies the pressure, stays in range. That threat is just always there, right? I could throw a teep at any moment and touch you. I could throw a head kick at any moment and touch you. No rest time, full focus there.
As far as ring positioning, too, I think Ceballos is doing a great job. He's constantly got Saenz's back against the ropes, which really seems to be working in his favor.
Yeah,
and that will be the second round.
He's having fun now, too. That's good to see.
Yes, he definitely is.
It's hard not to have fun. After a very long fight camp, you work really hard, and as the only fighter from their gym on this card, you feel a lot of pressure to perform for your team that came out to visit. So he's probably just a lot of relief going on in his mind right now. Okay, it's working, everything's
Right.
going as planned, and all my fans are happy, so
If
it's
you
a good feeling.
If you had to venture a guess, would you say it's 2-0 for the red corner at this point?
I would, and that's probably due to the damage that he took on in the first. Jorden took on in the first round with that cut, and then the second round, I think that the red corner was just able to push the pace and land more shots. Still a fight, though.
Do not count Jorden Saenz out. We have 2 minutes remaining in this bout. They come to the center, touch gloves. Referee Brandon Medina gets the start to it. 2 minutes to go.
I'm curious what Jordan's team had to say in between rounds, but he looks to be way more active coming into this third round.
Both guys swinging for the fences. Nice high kick followed by some punches. Saenz able to get underneath him. That winging right hand. Referee is calling a standing 8 count.
Yeah, his knees are buckling, it looks like.
Generally, folks, if a fighter is not defending himself adequately and the referee's judgment, that's when a standing 8 count can be brought in.
I do think that was a really good call. His knees buckled, and his head was turning away from his opponent for just a slight second. So that was a good call. But that's just a green flag for the red corner to just step in and stay behind his hands because obviously they're working.
Saenz going for the body shots.
Good right hand out of the red corner.
Ceballos choosing to stay up top.
Ooh, big uppercut as well. Oh no, big shots from the red corner now. Jorden is pinned.
Less than a minute left.
Good slip there and kind of reversal of position. I do wish if he reversed that position that he'd start to press, but it looks like he's still backing up, Jorden that is, from the blue corner.
30 seconds left here in the final round. And Ceballos does not seem to be slowing down whatsoever. He's continuing to push and press the action.
As a team, that's what you want to see from a fighter that's winning is staying focused, staying calm, and finishing the fight.
10 seconds left in the round and in the fight. That will be the fight. And we will go to the judges' scorecard here. Good display of sportsmanship between both of these warriors. So we are off to quite a start. For
Very exciting.
the first 2 fights, I mean, that gives you a taste. And both fighters in there were the most was the first fight where somebody had 1 fight. The rest of these guys have no fights to the record. So you can only imagine, folks, what kind of action is coming up for the rest of the night. So don't go anywhere. This is already warming up, and we're going to have a great night of action.
Violence from all 4 gentlemen in these 2 fights. We've seen a TKO already. Both opponents coming out of the blue corner tonight have been bloodied. So hopefully this next fight, some blue corner action will come into play.
Let's see if blue can win something back here. We are going to continue with the action. Our next bout, 2 fighters who have an equal record of 1-1. We will see who will take the victory and move their record beyond even.
I don't know about you, but when I was early in my fight career, I would sit backstage for, you're back there for hours. And during the first couple of fights, you would wait to see who would come back with their hands up and with their head hanging down.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was from your side of the locker room, it was just a little extra encouragement. Okay, the night's moving in my direction. That's good momentum.
And here we go to Mike Falvo. He has the decision in hand, and we will go straight to him to get the official call.
And as always, fight fans, a round of applause for 2 great fighters and 1 great fight. After 3 hard-fought rounds of kickboxing action, we go to the official scorecard. All 3 judges have scored the fight 30-26 for your winner by way of unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, Jeremic Ceballos.
Lots of happy fans from Glory MMA tonight.
Absolutely. Their one fighter in here has really shown up and shown them what they're about.